Okay gang, Merlin Don on the mic, and I bring you today Red Purple Sugar, a new leader from OP10, which is mostly a fun deck. I don't know if in the future sets this leader will become a strong leader, but at the moment, in my personal opinion, it's mostly, like I said, a fun leader for locals or a rogue deck where you can play and have fun with. Like always, we will check a guide that I created for you guys, then we will check the list in the simulator, and finally we will also see some action, some games playing this leader. So without any further ado, let's go to the guide. So Sugar, it's a Don Quixote Pirates character with 4 life and 5k attack power. At the end of your turn, it says that if you have a Don Quixote Pirates character with power 6 or more, you can just activate one of your dons, and when your opponent's plays, so when your opponent plays on your opponent's turn, when you do activate an event, you can activate one don for free. We'll see that in action and you will understand how this works. At your starting hand, the cards that you're looking for are of course the Searchers, your 2 Searchers here, and the Bone Clay. The Bone Clay is a card that helps you ramp. Between 1 and 3 dons, you play either a blocker or a Searcher. Between 4 and 6 dons, you can play a Bone Clay or one of your 2 5 costs. And on your 7 and 8 don turn, you play your Monkey D. Dragon and Don Quixote Doflamingo into a 5 cost of yours, so that you can establish some board and be more aggressive. And these 2 are your 2 finishers, so the 10 cost Shanks and the Monkey D. Luffy, which can restand himself if you return 2 active dons to your don deck. To defend yourself, you have the 2 Ks, and you have also a plethora of events here. And don't forget, when you activate an event on your opponent's turn, you also get an active don back. The combos that you have is your Don Quixote Doflamingo 8 cost, on play you just do a -1 and then you play 5 cost or lower Don Quixote Pirates type card from your hand, like for example this Rosinante or this Señor Pink. And also on your opponent's turn, you can rest one of your don, one of your active dons, right? And then you ramp. Don Quixote Rosinante, so if you play into this card, on play you may trust 1 event card from your hand and draw 2 cards, so you just trust 1 event and you play many events, right? And then you draw 2 cards. And it says also that if, at the end of your turn, if you have 7 or more don cards, you just set 2 as active, so you have always active dons, so that you can activate your events, your event cards. Señor Pink, on play you do -1 don and you can add 1 purple event card from with a cost 5 or less from your trust to your hand, and you can also set 1 don card as active. Another way to play that deck, you will see my list, but another way to play that deck, because you see that you ramp a lot with these characters, would also be to play big characters that let's say destroy for a moment your dons, but you can get these dons back. But you will we will talk about this later. On your odd curve, if you go first, you start by playing a Searcher, then a blocker, then you ramp, then you play one of your 5 costs if you have to. The better one is Señor Pink, because you want to play Rosinante with your 8 cost Don Quixote Doflamingo. So at 8 don you play either your Monkey D. Dragon or your Don Quixote Doflamingo into your Rosinante or into your Señor Pink. And then finally at 10 don you play your Shanks or your Monkey D. Luffy as finisher. The preferred curve is the even curve. Why? Because you can play your Doffy on curve, and also your Shanks on curve. And you can ramp on curve by playing this Mr. 2 Bone Clay. So Sugar to search, Bone Clay to ramp, a 5 cost to establish some bodies, Toffee to establish 2 bodies, or Monkey D. Dragon to press your opponent, and of course Shanks or Monkey D. Luffy as finishers. This is the list that we play here. Like we said, Sugar is a multicolor leader, so we play 2 dragons, 3 Shanks, 4 Bone Clays, 2 Monkey D. Luffys, so you can adjust these ratios here, right? You can play, for example, 4 Shanks, no Luffys, or 4 dragons, or you can play also Rayleigh, you can play Ben Beckman, you can also play your Goldie Roger, right? Cards like that, or you can go to the purple cards like Kaido, like Lin, like Luffy. So there are many cards that you can use and play with this deck, right? So many big cards. Your Viola is a blocker, and on KO if you do -1, then you get a purple event from your choice to your hand. Unfortunately, we don't have the best purple events right now, but maybe in the future sets we will get some nice purple events. What you can also play as purple event here, of course, is the Gum Gum Giant. Don't forget that. I don't play the Gum Gum Giant in this list, but like I said, sky's the limit. You can adjust this list however you want to. Sugar is your searcher, Yola is a 2k, your Senior Ping is you do a -1 and then you grab an event from your graveyard, and if you play a Gum Gum Giant, you can grab it as well, right? Doffy, we talked about Toffee. You play this Toffee and you play for free 1/5 cost, one of these 2. Don Quixote Rocinante, you trust one event, you draw 2 cards, and you can also play, for example, and you can also activate 2 Dons at the end of your turn. Baby 5, except this amazing art, it's also a 2k, and then we play Gum Gum Red Hawk that gives you a counter and also KOs one opponent character with 4k power or less. We play this Kamakura, which gives your leader plus 3k and an opponent minus 2k. We play this Hell's Judgment, it gives minus 3k to 2 of your opponents. We play one Oro, which gives you a plus 2k and you rest one of your opponent characters. We play this Searcher event, and finally we play the God Thread that you can KO one of your opponent's 5 cost or below, and then you can also ramp. Like I said many times, because I tried this list, I'm not that happy with that list, but if I would change something, that would be, of course, let's see it live. What we would change here. So Gum Gum Giant, we can't play Gum Gum Giant because we are no Straw Hat. That's why we don't play that. This is not good. So let's see what do we have else, because I'm not that happy with this. I just need more purple events, guys. And as you can see, we don't have many purple events here. Maybe what we could do, because 5 or less from the trust to your hand. Okay, maybe in order to get benefited from Senior Ping, we can play 4 Senior Pings, for example, and then add something like Gum Gum Jet Catalin Gun, right? Because you get more counter power and you can get this event card back from your hand. We could also play this Gum Gum Lightning because we do ramp a lot with this deck, and you can always KO something of 6k power or lower pretty easily, you know what I mean? Okay, Gum Gum Giant, we can't use that, and rest, no, guys, this isn't the best option here. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have many good events here. Oh, let's get this cam away. And what we can also do is write event. Okay, I'm an idiot. Let's see, and we will see only the purple events. So only the purple events. Okay, so Ragnarok would definitely be an option here. Baroque Works does not work with us. It's an AV2. I don't want to see that. Okay, so there are some cards that you can play here. Or maybe, for example, the top knot would be an option. Okay, I will check these cards and come back to you guys. So unfortunately we can't use that as well. Yeah, like I said, there are not many options here. There are not many options. There are not many great purple events, but I hope that we will get some. So enough with just searching for optimizing the deck. This is my list, my current deck list. This is the one that I played in the simulator, and let's go and see some matches, guys. So first we go against Toffee, and he goes first. We go second. He doesn't have anything to play at 1 dawn. At 3 dawn he attacks us. We defend that by using 1 event. Why? Because we also want to ramp. Don't forget that when you use an event to defend yourself, you also ramp 1 active dawn. So this is exactly what we will do here, and then on our turn we play a Mr. 2 Bone Clay to ramp again. And this is how fast you can ramp. So what we can also do in this deck, like I said, you can play many events so that you can defend yourself at the start. You can ramp even faster, and then you can play, for example, a Kaido, you can play a 10 cost Luffy, something like that. This could also be a plan, so keep that in mind. Our opponent tries to establish some board here, but as you can see, we are already at like 7 dawn. We play another Bone Clay, and we play our Searcher. From our Searcher we get another 2 cost event, but I wanted to search something here. Unfortunately we hit our 3 Shanxes. Oh yeah, I remember that. But we do get a Doffy, and we can play Doffy into Don Quixote Rosinante, which is awesome, and we attack our opponent here. He plays also a Doffy, so he plays the card that we want to play, and he combines that card with a Pika, a 4th cost Pika. And then he attacks our 2 Sugars because they are activate main. That means they are also pseudo blockers. We can use them to search in every turn. And now we are in a really good position because we are at 3 life. Our opponent has only 2 cards on his hand, and we have many ways to defend ourselves, right? So he has a 9k body on the field. So what we do at first is we grab as much health from our opponent as we can. So we attack him face, then we play our own Moria, so our Doffy, into Rosinante. We trash 1 event, so we draw 2 cards. We attack his leader with 5k, he takes that as well. And just look our board. Just look at our board. And not only that, guys, at the end of our turn we give 2 more dawns. Let me pause that to show you. We grab 2 more dawns from this Rosinante as active, and 1 more from our leader. Now we have 5 active dawns. We have 3 events. We have 3 events that we can use. Because when we block with 1 event, we will also gain 1 more active dawn. So we will have enough dawns for 3 events, for all 3 of them. And then, of course, with the characters that we have in our field and our leader, where in such a situation that our opponent does not have any counter at all, we will win. And this is why this Doffy gives up. So this is how powerful also this is with events. Next matchup with Eniso, we leave 2 dons open. What we do with that, we ramp, we defend ourselves, and we KO his Sengoku. So now we are at 5 don, we play our Mr. 2, we ramp, we are at 7, we hit him with 7k. This is how strong the begin of that deck is. So how strong you begin with that deck, right? So if your opponent plays a small character, you can KO this character, you can ramp, and then you can play Mr. 2 to ramp again, right? Okay, now he has 5 don left, we have a dragon ready to play, we have our combo Dofi into Rosinante, we have a Bone Clay on our field, we are at 8 don on our third turn, guys. So what we do here is, of course, we play our Dofi into our Rosinante. What does our Rosinante do? He gives us 2 active don at the end of our turn, and our leader gives us 1 more. So we have 3 active dons, and we have an event in our hand, which we can also play if we want, right? On his turn, he has now 6 don, he has attached 1 to this Dofi. We can ramp even more with our Dofi, and this is exactly what we do here. So when he attacks, we ramp 1 don and we set 1 active don as rested. He manages to KO our Rosinante here at that point, but we don't care that much. We draw into a Shanks, and look that, guys, on our 4th turn, we are already at 10 don. This is awesome. This is awesome. We are at 10 don, and we have a 9k body, we have our Shanks, 12k body, and we are still at 4 life. We are still at 4 life, guys. Okay, we attack here with Dofi. Of course, we attack here with Shanks as well. He's now down at 1 life. And I don't think that he can kill everything that we have on board. So on our next turn, we will probably be able to finish him off. And he knows that he needs a blocker. Without a blocker, there is no way that he can do anything at all, right? We don't need to do the Dofi's action here because we can't get any active don, but I didn't have any don anyway, so that's why I just used it. He plays a Hina here, but he instantly regrets that because now he doesn't have the any dons to invest in order to kill any of my characters, and that's why he concedes. So last game with Utai, or against Utai, excuse me. We go first, they go second, we play our Searcher, activate main. They play their Uta and they search and they draw a Beckman, such an annoying card. We draw our event, Kamakura event, and we play also one, how is he called, the Don Quixote Searcher, and then we attack also with our last one. What we could have also done here would be leave 2 Don open in order to ramp faster and activate and don't let our opponent hit us. But I was searching here for some pieces, so I was like, okay, I will keep this Kamakura for the later game, and this is why I played that way. So then we kill this Uta with our leader. We have now 5 Don and we can play our Señor Pink. Unfortunately, we don't have any purple events in our graveyard, and we lose this Señor Pink instantly to Beckman. I should have known better because I saw that she drew this Beckman before. We are now at 7 Don, so we play our Don Quixote Rosinante, and I was like, do I want to let these 2 Don open and ramp? I don't need to ram at this point. I need to get some cards off his hand. So I attach these 2 dons to my leader and I end my turn. Of course, I take 3 dons back, 2 from Rosinante and 1 from Sugar, and I am able to use this event if needed. My opponent plays another Beckman at this point, so it seems really strong for her, because at this point she manages to establish some board and I don't have anything at all. I'm just defending myself, and we stay healthy. We stay healthy at 4 life. And we have now our combo. Dofi into Rosinante. What does Rosinante do? He gives us 2 dons, 2 active dons. What does Sugar do? Sugar gives us 1 don. We don't have any event, so I was like, you know what? I will try to get you down on life, and we will see what happens. So this is exactly what we do here. We attack, and don't forget, guys, you will get these active dons back from Rosinante's effect and also from Sugar's effect. So you don't mind using all of your dons, because you will get them back anyway. Then he uses Sangs here and KOs my Dofi. Hey, this guy played 2 Beckmans, 1 Sangs, 10 cost, and he destroyed my field. He completely destroyed my field. But now, at our next turn, guys, you will see why we play Monkey D. Luffy, why we play this awesome finisher for a card, right? Now we drew into a Sangs and we have this Monkey D. Luffy, we have 2 life, and of course it's either a Sangs or a Monkey D. Luffy at this point. Or if we can somehow destroy his characters and survive. So there are many options here, and I was like, okay, I will go with option Sangs, because I can kill this Beckman. 12 to 6, of course he will take, right? And then I was like, you know what, I will go 5 to your life, see if you will give me some counter, and he gives me a counter. And now with Rosinante again, 6 to his life. And he does not take. And we activate 3 dons to make him think twice to go for our life. What he does here is he plays a Sangs, a 10 cost Sangs. And he was like, okay, you know what, I can't let any bodies on your field, so he tries to kill my Sangs desperately by using everything that he has, and I use, of course, my counter to counter that, right? And then he tries to kill my Rosinante, he achieves that, he does that, and then he goes for my life. And of course, now on this turn we will see the power of this guy, the power of Monkey D. Luffy, that resets himself, and we will play it correctly. We will return to active dons, guys. So first I attack him with 6k because of his Sangs, and he takes. Then I return to active dons and I attack him again with 8, which he counters or he takes, I don't remember, to be honest. And he takes. Then I attack him with 11k and I think he counters that, if I remember correctly. Exactly, he manages somehow to counter that. No, he did not. And I had also my Sugar as for the last hit. So exactly, guys, this was the guide and this was the games. Like I said, it's more a fun deck. You could maybe do something in your locals with that deck. You might surprise your opponents by your playstyle. There is room for improvement here. Like I discussed with you guys, I think that cards like this one would fit in this deck just perfect, because you ramp way too much once you have your right cards on the field, and you don't care about these -6 stones. You don't care at all. You might as well play this. How is this 2K 2K gold that brings back your dons, or you can also play a Monkey D. Luffy, or you can play a Lin Lin. So these are the bosses that you're looking for to play also, instead of these characters, right? So this is a must in my opinion, and you might want to play also 4/4/4 of these cards. So I was just playing with the ratios, and you can just decide about the rest here. I find also Mr. 2 perfect for this deck. I find Gum Gum Red Hawk really strong. I find Kamakura really strong. Searcher is also good. The rest of the cards, okay, the 2Ks I don't, I will ignore them. You can play a Black Maria instead. This is the card that I was looking for before. For 2Ks, okay, let us ignore the 2Ks. For the rest cards, you can just play your ratios, play other cards, try it out. Someone of you might crack this deck and do wonders with it. I wish you luck. I liked the other leaders more, to be honest, but this is also somehow a little bit fun to play. So if you're gonna try this deck out, feel free to do so, and let me know in the comment section below down how you find it and if you cracked the code. So I wish you luck. I hope that you liked the video. You can hit the like button if you did so, subscribe to the channel, and now I just thank you all for watching this video, guys. Thank you all. Bye.